Michael Jackson lives forever through music. Full story. Introduction. The eternal beat. The world has known many artists, but only a few have truly left a mark that transcends generations. Michael Jackson wasn't just an entertainer, he was a visionary, a pioneer, and a symbol of unity. His music was more than sound. It was a heartbeat that connected people across cultures, languages, and beliefs. Though his life ended in 2009, his spirit has never faded. Through his music, Michael Jackson lives forever. Tonight, we'll journey through his legacy, exploring how his voice, his rhythm, and his artistry continue to echo endlessly in the hearts of millions. Chapter 1. The beginning of a legend. Born in Gary, Indiana, in 1958, Michael Joseph Jackson was the seventh of 9 children. He grew up in a modest home, with little money but plenty of love for music. From the earliest days, Michael's talent was undeniable. By the age of 5, his voice carried a maturity and emotion far beyond his years. When he joined his brothers as part of the Jackson 5, the world took notice. With hits like I Want You Back, ABC, and I'll Be There, Michael became the shining star of the group. Millions tuned in to hear this little boy sing, not realizing they were witnessing the dawn of an immortal icon. Chapter 2. Breaking Boundaries. As Michael grew, so did his ambition. He wanted to tell stories through music, not just sing songs. His solo career quickly became a revolution. Albums like Off the Wall showed the world that Michael wasn't just a child star, he was a force. But it was Thriller, released in 1982, that forever changed the landscape of music. It wasn't just an album, it was a cultural earthquake. Billie Jean, Beat It, Thriller, songs that didn't just climb the charts, but redefined them. Thriller became the best-selling album of all time, a record that remains unmatched. Through groundbreaking music videos, Michael turned short films into art. The world had never seen anything like it. He was no longer just an artist, he was a storyteller, a magician of sound and vision. Chapter 3. The Power of Performance. Michael's music lived on the stage. His concerts weren't just shows, they were experiences. When he stepped on stage, he carried the energy of an entire universe. The moonwalk, introduced in 1983, wasn't just a dance move, it was history being written before our eyes. Fans fainted, cried, screamed, and prayed just to catch a glimpse of him. In stadiums filled with 100,000 people, silence would fall the moment Michael whispered into the microphone. That kind of command isn't taught, it's born. Even today, videos of his performances still gather millions of views, inspiring young dancers and musicians to chase perfection. His stage presence lives on, teaching future generations what it means to connect with an audience on a soul-deep level. Chapter 4. More than music. Michael wasn't just about beats and melodies. His music carried messages. Man in the Mirror challenged listeners to change themselves to change the world. Heal the World pleaded for compassion. Earth Song screamed against destruction of the planet. Through music, Michael gave voice to the voiceless. He was an advocate for unity, peace, and love. Even in times of criticism and hardship, his message never wavered. Music is a force for healing. This is why his songs are still sung at rallies, graduations, weddings, and memorials. They are timeless because they are rooted in humanity itself. Chapter 5. The Trials of a King. Michael's journey was not without pain. Fame brought him adoration, but also loneliness and scrutiny. Every move he made was magnified under the global spotlight. His personal struggles, his battles with the media, and the pressures of being the king of pop often weighed heavily on him. And yet, through every storm, Michael turned to music. Instead of breaking him, it fueled his creativity. His art was his refuge, his answer, and his gift to the world. It is in this struggle that fans connect with him most. He was human, fragile, and flawed, yet capable of creating beauty that touched billions. Chapter 6. A Global Legacy. From Tokyo to London, from Lagos to Sao Paulo, Michael Jackson's music has no borders. His songs play in clubs, on radios, in film, and on streaming platforms decades after their release. Generations who never saw him live still feel his presence. Children today learn the moonwalk on TikTok. Singers still cover Human Nature and Smooth Criminal. Dancers study his routines. His influence is endless, flowing through artists like Beyoncé, Usher, Chris Brown, The Weeknd, and even K-pop idols who credit Michael as their inspiration. Michael doesn't just live in history books, he lives in every beat of music today. Chapter 7. The Eternal Flame. When Michael Jackson passed on June 25, 2009, the world wept. Cities across the globe lit candles, fans gathered in the streets, and millions tuned in to honor his memory. Yet, as the tears fell, something became clear: Michael Jackson wasn't gone. He lived in every song he had ever sung. He lived in every dance step, every music video, every lyric that stirred hearts. Death took his body, but not his spirit. That spirit remains woven into the fabric of music itself. To this day, fans still celebrate his birthday. They gather at the gates of Neverland, at his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and at concerts where his hologram performs. Michael Jackson is more alive now than ever before, because music never dies. Conclusion. Michael lives forever. Michael Jackson's story is not just about fame or talent, it's about eternity. He proved that music is immortal. Long after we are gone, his voice will still sing, his feet will still glide, and his songs will still inspire. Michael lives forever through music. Every time we play Thriller on Halloween. Every time we whisper the words of Man in the Mirror. Every time a child learns to moonwalk. Michael is there. The king of pop lives forever.